Yo, what is going on YouTube? We have a brand new video. Now in this video, we're going to be going over this new Bitcoin news that was just dropped. And this new Bitcoin news goes over the whole entire crypto market actually. It's not just related to Bitcoin. So this is going to affect Qnt, Hbar, all of our altcoins that we hold and love. Now we're going to be watching this video, very important, only a minute long. And then I'm going to be explaining how this is going to help big institutions who are partnered with Qnt and Hbar. And it is going to get us one step closer to that generational financial wealth, guys. Okay, this is very, very, very big news, so please stick around to the end of the video, and we're going to watch this video.
And I think you should pay attention. The Financial Accounting Standards Board, the organization that oversees publicly traded companies, they previously had companies treating Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies as an indefinite-lived intangible asset. What the hell does that mean? It means that if you held this asset on your balance sheet, you had to simply mark the lowest price it touched in any given quarter. If you bought Bitcoin at $50,000 and it dropped to 25, even if it came back, you still had to report that the Bitcoin was only worth $25,000. That makes no sense. And so now the Financial Accounting Standards Board has upgraded the rules. They received a ton of pressure from people like Michael Saylor and companies like TaxBit. The Financial Accounting Standards Board has upgraded those rules to allow people to use fair market value. That means if you hold 10 Bitcoin on your balance sheet and the price today is $50,000, you simply can report that you have $500,000 of Bitcoin on your balance sheet.
See, now what I just said, it's very important about why you guys need to hold on to your crypto. Because the fact that it could drop to really, really low levels, and then even if it goes back up to its normal levels, you still have to report the low level it dropped to as the value of it. That is just so asinine. I can't believe that that's a thing, right? But now this is getting cleared up, which is good because, like he's going to talk about later, it's going to help out financial institutions, bring in the big boys.
This common sense accounting rule will allow for more publicly traded companies to buy Bitcoin and hold it on their balance sheet. It allows for companies to simply treat Bitcoin like what it is, a highly liquid, publicly traded asset that simply has a market value that moves 24/7, 365 days a year. These small, nuanced, seemingly weird accounting standards have a massive impact on the way public companies think about what assets they hold on their balance sheet, and it has prevented many, many companies and billions of dollars from coming into the Bitcoin market. It won't happen overnight, but now that the Financial Accounting Standards Board has upgraded these rules, I expect more public companies to put Bitcoin on their balance sheet, especially in an environment where we are experiencing 8.2% inflation in the United States, and it doesn't seem like there's any relief to the devaluation of dollars on the horizon.
All right, great video. Thank you, Anthony. Now, going into Qnt. So, for example, all of the banks that are utilizing Oracle, all of the financial institutions that are with Nexi, for example, the European Central Bank, all right, all these links and connections, right? Do you want to know why Qnt is such a low value gem, even when it has all these connections to all these major players with trillion-dollar market caps? You want to know why? Well, I'll tell you why. Because of shit like this, right? Rules like this that just make no sense. And if the big boys got in right now before any regulation or any rules like what we just discussed in that video, then they're going to get screwed. So nobody with that much money is going to hop into something where they could potentially get absolutely screwed, okay? Which is why when we hear something like this lets us know, okay, behind the scenes, huge measures are being taken, right? So the fact that this just happened just shows you more financial institutions are getting ready to hop in, okay? So because of what he just said, right? If I'm a big bank or I'm a big player and I have $1 trillion of liquidity, right? I'm going to feel more safe to then throw that money into Hedera and Qnt, right? See, they have all these partnerships, but these partnerships, they haven't put any money into Hedera yet. They're just kind of waiting, right? They're like, yeah, we'll partner with you. Okay, and now we sit and wait. They're kind of like being idle, right? This is why these projects are sleeping giants, right? The only thing driving them right now is retail, and that's it. Just how much retail in the community is buying it. None of these financial institutions have really dipped their toes in the Hbar. Yeah, there might be a few transactions going on, but nobody has truly forced their liquidity into Hbar or actually utilized it to the full potential, okay? Same with Qnt. These are sleeping giants waiting to be awakened once we get some regulation, so then the banks and these institutions and companies feel safe to put their liquidity into these assets. Okay, so that's all I wanted to talk about today. All right, but thank you so much for watching, guys. I appreciate every single one of you. And yes, we did just hit 1,000 subscribers. I'm very grateful for that. Thank you for everything, guys. And I'm going to leave a link for the FASB, the Financial Accounting Standards Board, what he was discussing, down below if you want to check them out yourselves. Now, thank you so much for watching, guys. Have a great rest of your day.